Welcome back to Dark Psychology and Experiments, the place where we stare into the abyss of the human psyche. I'm Aaron, your guide through the shadows, and today we're tackling a haunting classic, the learned helplessness experiment of 1967. Dogs, electric shocks, and a brutal lesson about why we sometimes just give up. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button. This is gonna get dark and you won't want to miss it. Picture this. You're locked in a cage. Every few minutes, a jolt of electricity rips through you. You claw, you fight, but there's no escape. Then one day, the door swings open. All you have to do is step out. But instead, you just sit there, trembling. That's not fiction. That's what happened in a lab over 50 years ago. And the scariest part? It's not just about dogs, it's about us. How do you train a mind to stop trying? Let's break it down. Back in 1967, psychologists Martin Seligman and Stephen Meyer set out to test something unsettling. They took 3 groups of dogs and put them in harnesses. Group 1, strapped in, shocked repeatedly, no way to stop it. Group 2, same shocks, but they could press a lever to make it stop. Group 3, no shocks, just chilling. Phase 2 is where it gets real. They moved all the dogs to a shuttle box, 2 sides, split by a low barrier. A shock hits, but all they have to do is jump over to safety. Simple, right? Well, not for everyone. Here's what went down. Group 2 and 3, the ones who could control the shocks or never got them, they leaped over that barrier like it was nothing. But Group 1, the dogs who'd been helpless before, most of them just lay there, whimpering, tails down, taking the shocks. They didn't even try. Seligman called it learned helplessness. When you're beaten down so much, you stop believing escape's possible, even when it is. And yeah, it's as grim as it sounds. Now you're probably thinking, okay Aaron, that's messed up for dogs, but what's it got to do with me? Everything. Seligman took this and ran with it, linking it to human depression. Think about it. Someone stuck in an abusive relationship, trapped in poverty, or battling addiction, they might stop fighting not because they're weak, but because they've learned nothing changes. It's not just a feeling. It's a rewiring of the brain. Studies since then, like from the American Psychological Association, say trauma can literally shrink your sense of control. Dark, right? Honestly, this one hits me hard. I'm studying psychology right now, and I've seen people in my life just give up. I used to wonder why. Why not keep pushing? This experiment clicks it into place. It's not always about willpower. Sometimes the world conditions you to expect defeat. And with social media today, constantly showing us lives we can't have, could we be shocking ourselves into helplessness without even knowing? That's what keeps me up at night. So here's the angle. This is the experiment that taught animals, and humans, to give up. It's raw, it's cruel, and it's a mirror to our minds. Next time I'm doing my own twist on this, testing how people react when control gets ripped away. Can we spot learned helplessness in real time? You'll see the results soon, so stick around. That's it for today. What do you think? Could life train you to stop fighting? Ever felt that helpless vibe creep in? Drop it in the comments, I read them all. If you've got a dark psych experiment you want me to tackle, shout it out. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. We're diving deeper into the mind's shadows every week. Catch you in the next one.